All right, y'all say hi to YouTube. Even though we're on YouTube, I'm gonna say that every single time, man. We got what's this dude's name? His name Birdie, man. Y'all make sure y'all. I'm gonna like this video already. Make sure y'all check out Birdie, man. I'll put the description, bro. Y'all can hear it. I know it can hear. It's the same thing.
Seems like nothing's working. We as a collective have all,
Let me go
no
back.
matter what you try, it seems like nothing's working. We as a collective have all watched those videos that are titled How to Fall Asleep in 2 Minutes or something like that. But recently my sleep schedule, yeah, it's been
Oh,
good.
that's his
So
screen.
I thought about it and I was like, what are some
Y'all can
things
hear
that
it
I
though?
did in the past or maybe things that I could learn about that could possibly improve my
Bro,
sleep
he need to
schedule?
stop that.
I did some Google searches. I asked people who actually have good sleep schedules. And now keep in mind that these may not work for everybody since everyone.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not streaming on Twitch because like I feel like I could take over YouTube better. But second, like, bro, don't if you gotta look up videos on how to go to sleep, I think you might be insane. Like, not insane, but it's like just go to sleep. You know what I mean? That sounds crazy. But like, you don't need a video on how to go to sleep. You know what I mean? Like, cause if that was the case, you'd be like, because like you need sleep and you sleep every day because you wake up every day. So it's like you looking up a video on how to go to sleep. It's like a kid looking up a video on how to walk. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you. That sound. Never mind.
It's different. So if you know all these, you'll have a variety of
Was
things
that LeBron?
for everybody since everyone's different. So if you know all these,
Man, LeBron.
you'll have a variety of things you can do under your belt.
Algorithm from different socials. Yeah, but like I post clips and stuff on all types of platforms, man. But Twitch, I don't know. And plus, I don't multi-stream. Like I don't even know how to do that. I probably look into that, but like YouTube right now is just YouTube.
Before I
But
even step foot in my bed, the first thing I even think about doing is changing my environment. Why? Well, sometimes it's hot as fuck in my
dang,
room. My pillow's warm, like it's just not good. So what I do is I turn the fan on so it's nice and cool in my room. I flip my pillow over so it's not warm. Obviously, I don't make my room too cold. I just do it just so it's at the right temperature. And I stop any light from being in my face at all. The most important thing I do is I shut my door because the smallest noise will just end up waking me up. My room's got to be at a cool temperature. It's got to be completely dark and completely
65 degrees.
quiet. Some people sleep with their TV on, which personally I wouldn't recommend, but I mean, if it works for you, it works for you. When I did have my TV on in the past, I'd always wake up to some random bullshit like George Lopez, and it would happen.
Bro, I used to have George Lopez on. Like it would like the same way this dude talking about. It's like because you just fall asleep on Nick or something. I don't know if it's just me, but bro, I don't even know the song, but I knew the song. To sleep, you need to pretend to sleep. That's kind of weird. I know, right? You gotta close your eyes and just you go to sleep. But it's like, why do you need to look up a video? Not yet, Brennan. Not yet. I just kind of started. But nah, I'm not. You good? You good, bro? I'm just not starting. You good?
Like every single night. That's why I'm like, I'm just not
I need
doing
to stop
that.
pausing.
Now that my environment is at what I personally prefer, and on some nights I lie down and nothing. Not even that works. So one thing that I've learned from those how to fall asleep in 2-minute videos was a technique where you just rapidly blink for like 30 seconds. Somebody
What?
walked in on me doing that. I don't know how I would explain that. Hey, it might be stupid, but it works. For me at least. I don't know how, but whenever I do this, I fall asleep in at least like 50
It's LeBron, bro. This dude. I like this dude, man. That's LeBron.
minutes. And I looked up why this was the case. Thing is because it tires out your eye muscles. And it will also distract you from the fact that you can't sleep in that current moment. You're just focused on the blinking. Or you could do the opposite. You can close your eyes when you're lying there, open them, observe your surroundings for a couple seconds, and then close your eyes again, and then just repeat this process for maybe like, I don't know, a minute. I've done this one a few times as well. It also helps me because I'm too focused on the fact that I can't sleep. I tried this a couple days.
Are you having trouble trying to keep?
Ah, I gotta add. Oh,
Was nervous as fuck.
I get so mad at
I
ads.
tried it and I fell asleep, but I still did buns on the exam. If I were to put this on a tier list, I'd probably put it like in the A tier. It works for me in a lot of cases, but if you don't think it's gonna work for you, you could do this instead. Breathing exercises. Without fail, this works every single time for me. Maybe there's like a one-off chance it doesn't work. I'll breathe in and just hold it for a little bit, and then I'll breathe out and then hold it for a little bit, just so I make my breath slower. I count all my breaths, so you're not thinking about whatever shit you got going on tomorrow or the fact that you can't sleep, whatever it might be. Like, doing that will ground you in the present moment instead of your brain being all over the place. But not only that, it will just relax you as well. The breaths are...
Does that really work? Doesn't work for you? But like, how do people not just fall asleep? Or dream about how do you just not fall asleep? All you gotta do is in your sleep. Like, how do, like, y'all guys realize what I'm saying, right? I'm not tripping. Like, you close your eyes and you go to, like, everybody in here went to sleep yesterday because you woke up today. Everybody that sees this went to sleep. And you didn't need a video to go to sleep. I guess I'm different. I blinking this morning.
slower. But there's also more
Is that The Rock?
specific breathing methods. Like, I saw this one in a Sambuca short, but
This clickbait. Don't ever fall for something like this. How to fall asleep in 1 minute. You either, if you fall asleep in a minute, you either was extremely tired or you just have like genes that allow you to go to sleep that fast. There's no, if you don't normally do that, there's no technique to really do that. He's clickbaiting. I need to copy his style because he's a goat for clickbait.
it was a 4-7-8 breathing method. So first you breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds. You hold your breath for 7 seconds. And then exhale for 8. This will help you
But that
feel
didn't
more
even work.
relaxed, and it will just slow down your overall heart rate. I'm going to put this in the S tier because I feel like this works all the time for me. 'Cause at least for me,
Speaking of tier lists, do people automatically make tier lists online? Or do I have to personally make a tier list? Because we could do tier lists. I'm not going to lie. We could do tier lists tomorrow or something. Y'all can give me something to do. Or if y'all can search up a tier list, send it to me. And I could do it.
breathing exercise.
Let me know what y'all think.
Exercises have no misses. But next, we probably got the dumbest method in this video, but it still works sometimes. Counting sheep. This is like a cartoon-ass method or the oldest trick in the book-ass method, but sometimes the oldest trick in the playbook always works. Sometimes
Alright, I don't know.
come in clutch when you need it most. It could really work for some people if you just sit there and visualize the sheep hopping over the fence, one at a time, at a very moderate pace. Okay, what the f is this video? I guess once again...
Bro, this is cap. Counting sheep is a myth. Just like unicorns and Tooth Fairy. Like, bro, it's just a myth. Like, never mind. It's a myth. You can also make customs one.
Again, this one
Alright.
is just taking your mind off the fact that you can't sleep, and your brain is now busy picturing what the sheep would look like and how
We'll try to do tier list tomorrow.
you're counting them. But some people might find it boring to just sit there and count sheep, so obviously it's not going to work for everybody. But the boring aspect of counting sheep, that kind of does help me fall asleep. But at the same time, your mind can wander away from it so fast because who the hell would want to just sit there and count sheep? Nobody. Look, I know Shaun the Sheep was a goated show and all, but I can't sit there and count sheep.
Oh my god, it's LeBron. Bro, he done put 4 different images of LeBron, bro.
All day and put up a prayer that it even gives me a slight chance of falling asleep faster. So for that reason, I'm gonna put this one in C tier. Sometimes it works for me, sometimes my
Speed.
brain just gets bored. Or you could just visualize anything. A place where you're like, I guess, in your element, or whatever the hell people say. You could visualize yourself, I don't know, like LeBron dunking the ball.
Bro, he done brought up LeBron 5 different times. Is this Cash Nasty? Bro, this is the 5th time he even brought up LeBron in this video. Is this Cash... Is this Cash... Hold on. Are you Cash Nasty with all the LeBron in video? How do I comment this? Are you Cash Nasty with all the LeBron? Bro, this gotta... No, I don't want to share this. That gotta be LeBron. I mean
Or
Cash
feel
Nasty.
like you're the goat of basketball. Or maybe you could visualize yourself as Curry splashing a 3. Or
Man, Curry.
just your ideal future in 10 years. Or a day on the beach, if that relaxes you. Whatever will help you take your mind off the fact that the clock is ticking and you're somehow not asleep yet. This one's a little bit better than the counting sheep method. But once again, it's not really gonna work for everybody though. It's definitely a lot less boring, but still it's hard to get your brain to focus on that, especially when you've been doom scrolling all day. So I'll throw it in B tier, I guess. If those of you watching this like right before bed, one thing that helped me was drinking warm milk or taking
Bro, that's
warm
cap. warm milk really help you go to sleep? That's cap.
shower. The warm shower water will just relax you. I don't know if any of you have also experienced this, but in the morning when I shower, if the water's too warm, sometimes I will almost fall asleep. I will just sit in the shower and just stare at a whole lot of nothing for 5 minutes. And the same thing with warm milk. It's the same type of thing. It will help relax your body, and it can also help your body produce more serotonin and melatonin, according to Google. And I feel like every single time I do this, I'm like in a little cocoon in my bed, and I'm just not moving, bro. I'm staying there for the rest of the night. I'll put this one in the A tier. Sometimes it may not help me with like stressful thoughts that I have or anything. Another thing I like to do is listen to something as I'm trying to go to sleep. Whether it's a YouTube video or rainforest ambient noises.
Whoa, does that say 10 hours?
It can be very relaxing.
I didn't even know you could do
Sometimes
that.
the noise can be too distracting if it's at too high of a volume. But once again, this will focus all of your attention on the video or the sound. Some people it may not work. It could be too distracting for you. But at least for me, it clears my head of any embarrassing moments or anything like that. But I'm gonna have to put this one probably in A tier. Sometimes it doesn't really work, but for the most part it does. But what's next will really
Create a voiceover using your own voice.
Bro, YouTube, please.
What if I told you that it all starts with what you do during the day? I know, right? Crazy.
How much is YouTube Premium? Like 50 cents?
Groundbreaking discovery, but it's true. So first of all, you gotta exercise. Go to the gym, go for a run, whatever it is, and you will fall asleep faster. Exercising, especially in the morning, will help with melatonin production when it's time to go to sleep. Exercising also, of course, reduces things like stress and anxiety, so you should just do it anyway. And it will also help with the overall quality of your sleep as well. I think about it this way. I mean, your body's gonna have to recover if you're putting up crazy weight in the gym. And this one, to me, is
What
a
the
given.
heck?
Like, it's pretty obvious, but no caffeine or any other stimulating substances close to bedtime. I have caffeine every morning, but I do not drink caffeine like 12 hours before I have to go to sleep. Because when I have to go to sleep, I'll be all jittery. Or if you're like hitting a vape before bed, you're not gonna be able to go to sleep either. Because obviously your brain will get stimulated from the nicotine, so you'll be wide awake. Sunlight exposure, this one's definitely very important because it will affect your circadian rhythm. If you just sit,
What?
this one's definitely very important because it will affect your circadian rhythm. If
What is a
you
what do you
just
say,
sit in a dark
circadium?
room all day and
That's not
don't
even a
go
word.
outside, how is your brain gonna know when it's time to go to sleep? Creating a bedtime routine. Whether it's you read an hour before bed or you listen to relaxing music, whatever the case is,
That
having a
city
routine will
rhythm?
help you fall asleep around the same time every night. I'm not gonna lie, I still struggle with this one. I cannot keep a consistent sleep schedule for the life of me. Avoid heavy meals close to your bedtime. This one will definitely have you lying awake at night because your stomach is working overtime. And your stomach works a lot better when you're digesting upright rather than lying down. I would experience a lot of acid reflux because I used to eat a lot before bed. A light snack is not gonna kill you, but bro, if you're eating a full course meal before bed, that's kind of crazy. Also, don't nap too close to bed. If you nap too close to bed, it's just gonna mess up your whole circadian rhythm. Especially if your nap turns into a deep sleep. I wouldn't even nap for more than 30 minutes if you're going to nap. Because you'll just wake up and just feel super groggy. Limit your screen time. Now, don't get me wrong. I listen to videos all the time before I go to sleep. But I don't...
That's kind of some crazy, like reverse, like limit screen time. But it's like it's weird. We live in a world where you need screen time. Plus, I'm a streamer now and a YouTuber, so I gotta be on my screen after. Like, I don't know. This crazy one. I be on my phone and stuff, and I still go to sleep. I don't know about this one.
stare at my phone. There's definitely a huge difference there. And I also don't have my phone at max brightness to where it could flashbang me. My brightness is all the way down, and I have night mode on. So even if you do look at your phone for 1 second, it's not the end of the world. So if you like background noise when you fall asleep, it's a lot better to just listen to the video rather than having a TV blaring in your face or staring at your screen for a long period of time. So all the daytime shit, I'm gonna put it in S tier. Very important stuff. But yeah, sleep is very important.
Reggie.
So don't pull all-nighters. And make sure you get a sufficient amount of sleep every night. So instead of watching another video, go to sleep. Or if it's daytime for you though, watch this video.
That was a good video, Birdie. Did I leave a like already? You getting a dislike? Now I'm gonna give you a like back. That was a good video, man.